Hello, everyone. All right, we're live. Good. Okay, I just need to send out the social media links and then we'll be good.
The sum up card reader makes card payments easy.
Sorry, that's an ad. It's quite strange getting ads on your own live stream. So I'm on my phone linking the stream to my social media. I got an ad for my own video. That's very, very strange. I can see myself on my own live stream. That is bizarre. All right. Again, just bear with me just 2 seconds, folks, and we'll be there. It's insane. I love doing this. I'm sorry I took so long since my last one. Again, just bear with us 2 secs. I am live. My phone changed it to love. I am love. And I nearly tweeted that. I haven't seen any questions yet. I'm really sorry. So, oh wait, there's slide sounds. Everyone, please go and check out Slide Sounds ASMR. She's the most amazing person. She's hilarious. And she's just an awesome human being. I thought I like to promote new content creators, but Slide Sounds is something else. All right. How am I? I am really, really good. Wait, let me... Okay, there we go. I think we're about ready. How is everyone doing? It's been quite a while since... You're the best. No, you are the best, Royal Recall. That's recoil, not recall. How are you going to do a video explaining this? Explaining what? My live stream? And in the words of GB ASMR, hydrate or dihydrate. How is the microphone, by the way? Is the sound okay? And before we go any, there's 100 people now watching me. What the hell? Before I go any further, I do want to say, by some miracle, if there's anybody here now who was in the last stream, I watched some of that back, and I owe so many people an enormous apology. I missed so many questions, and I really obviously didn't mean to. None of it was intentional, but some people were so patient and asked the same question over and over, and I continue to miss it. So I'm really, really sorry. And one question in particular, it's the Blue Yeti microphone I use. I was asked that a lot. Okay. Now I'll look to the actual chat. So if you've asked anything already, I've already missed it. I'm sorry. And hello, Tippy Tabby ASMR. I've been meaning to check out your channel. I've seen you a couple times in the comments, and I think you're on Twitter too. So I'll be sure to check out your channel. You seem like a really good dude. Let's Play Soul. Hello, Matt. How are you doing today? I am really, really well. And again, you have to thank Slight Sounds ASMR for reminding me that I need to do this stream. And thank you so much. Tech is amazing. You are the best ASMR artist. Hotel roleplay. That's really funny you say that, because I had planned to record that this weekend. Like, no word of a lie. That's a really strange coincidence. How was Japan? Masha Gray. Japan was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Like, seriously speaking. Hi, Grace. How are you? It's great to see you. Let me just move this back a little bit. Oh, wait, that's a little bit too high. I'm sorry if this is loud. There we go. We're almost perfect, or as close as we can get. Japan was just everything I hoped it would be, and so much more. As a lot of you know, I'm a huge food fan. You can probably tell from some of my videos. And I've been dreaming about trying Wagyu beef for a very long time. And I got to sample it and so much more. I was in Tokyo for 2 days. Then I caught the bullet train to Kyoto, which is a much quieter version of Tokyo, I suppose. and I was staying in a Japanese inn called a ryokan in the foothills. And for anyone that follows me on social media, especially Instagram, you would have seen the pictures and the kind of videos and stories and stuff, and it was just everything I hoped. Like I said, and so much more. Okay, I don't want to elaborate too much on one question because I know there's a few people asking a few things. How fast is the bullet train? I think 150 miles per hour, but Google fact check that. Might not be quite as fast. And yeah, Grace, I agree. The places I was staying was incredible. And hello, GP ASMR. For GP and Slight Sounds are modding today. Please check out both their channels. GP, who also modded my last stream, is the absolute workhorse. He did so much work last time, and I'm so appreciative. How was my day going, Jake? My day is going amazingly well. Honestly, I feel like one of the luckiest dudes on the planet. I live a very charmed life, and the very fact now I'm in front of like 100 people just having a conversation, to me is remarkable, and I feel very, very fortunate. Yeah, I ate quite a lot of ramen when I was in Japan, and is it udon noodles? I ate a lot of as well. I think I ate my body weight in pasta actually. Well, not pasta, but Hayes wanted to give you a shout out for being a wonderful creator. You get me through late night studying sessions. Wish me luck. I'm going in night class. Best of luck, Samara Holbrook. And love from England, Seth Barnum. Please, you people do not need to donate. Honestly, I can't even say thank you enough. Would you like to do more collaborations with other YouTubers? And if so, what YouTubers? Okay, that's an amazing question. This is maybe a good time to do a bit of an announcement for anyone that doesn't follow me on social media. I have just accepted a job out in Dubai. So I'm moving there I fly out on the 30th of January. And I work my last day in my current job on the 29th, and I fly out the next day. And I arrive on the 31st because it's like a 7-hour flight. And then I started my new job on the 3rd of February. So I'm beavering away trying to get a backlog built up because it's going to be a couple of months before I can record. And yeah, so I will be around because the first month I'm in an Airbnb and it has internet, so I'll be here. But I won't be able to record as I won't have my green screen and lighting and stuff. So, but I'm going to try to make sure that I don't miss too many weeks. My aim is to miss none, but you know how inconsistent I can be sometimes. I don't mean to be, but to answer your question, sorry, who would I like to do a collab with? Well, I actually have a mini collab I'm going to be featuring in coming up very shortly. I don't want to give the spoiler away, but she announced it on social media yesterday. So Sophie Michelle is doing one, and I'll be part of that. So that's something to look forward to. And it's really good. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's her idea, but it's really good. But in terms of in real life collaborations, obviously the one I did with obviously was the most incredible experience, and it was so easy. It was so straightforward. But I'd collab with anyone. You know, I'd love to collab with Sophie Michelle. I'd love to collab with. There's a new creator called Lottie ASMR, who's the nicest, sweetest girl. Delicate ASMR. These are British content creators because they're in Britain, obviously. But globally, of course, GB, Glow, Zeitgeist, and I would fly anywhere, you know, for these people because they're all amazing. It's just time. I'm really quite constrained with my time at the moment with starting a new job, and I'm taking my parents and my family on a holiday in June. So there's, you know, it's Fred ASMR. I would happily collab with Fred in a heartbeat. I mean, he's infinitely better looking than I am, but it's yeah. If I end up in America at some point, I mean, of course, I mean, people like Slight Sounds, all between America and Canada, there's so many creators I would love to collab with. Absolutely. Okay, let me read some comments because I'm rambling and people are asking questions and I'm just not seeing any of it. Hold on. Okay. Matt, I really appreciate a great coffee. I do. Are you into filter coffee like Chemex V60 or Kalita Wave? And have you ever tried any roasts by the Great Square Mile coffee roasters? I haven't, but I'm going to take a note of that and Google it after. I'm not too kind of particular with what coffee I drink and don't drink. If it tastes nice, I'm happy to drink it. You know, some people get a little bit maybe pretentious is too strong a word with their coffee choices. Again, if I like it, I like it. All right. So somebody saying Nathan, stop asking. I didn't see any Nathan questions. I do have my pipe. I will be lighting my pipe up at some point very soon. But again, I want to get some questions out of the way. Shout me out. I've seen all your vids. Ben Holter. That's incredible. I don't think I've even seen all my own videos. So you're remarkable. Thank you very much. And again, huge thank you to Slight Sounds ASMR and GP ASMR for taking the time to moderate for me. Jorge Luis, Matt, can you speak Spanish? A few words. Very, very. I was dating a Peruvian girl a little while ago for just about a month, and I learned a little bit of Spanish. So, yeah, you were such an inspiration for me and support. Thank you for trying to, honestly, for Night Burger. It's comments like that are just all the kind of inspiration that content creators will ever need because, you know, the very first video I ever made, and I've mentioned this a few times, I think it got like 50 something views. And I thought this was incredible. I thought this was the most remarkable thing that something I can create so easily could help even a single person. And where I am now with, I think I have over 10 million views, it's just, it's a beggar's belief. I'm extraordinarily fortunate in my life and with ASMR, my family. I'm just the luckiest dude on the planet, honestly. Job in Dubai sounds fancy. Congrats. What will you do there? I'm a planning engineer. Well, actually, right now I'm a planning consultant, but I'm going over there to, the title changes, but the role is basically the same. Any large scale project, wait, whenever there's any kind of large scale project, they'll hire some kind of planning engineer like myself, and I'll basically list everything that the project has to do, all the things they have to deliver, and then create a timeline of when these things have to get done by, how long they take, and then I help deliver the project. That's what I do for a living. Thank you so much, Orchid. Congrats on 80K, man. Road to 100K. Hey, listen, getting to 20,000 was huge for me because it always felt like such an enormous number. And then getting to 50,000 and now 70,000 felt huge. I mean, they're all ridiculously huge, but getting to 100 always felt like it was an impossibility. So I don't know. Hello from the M1 northbound towards Northampton. Hello, Rook Tower. It's a very specific place. Username makes sense now. Haha. I think, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. You know, my username, if I could choose my name again, I wouldn't. I named the channel Articulate Design. I wasn't kind of calling myself articulate in any sense of the word. I would never be so arrogant. But I was quite naive when I made my channel. And of course, you become your channel. You are the entity in your channel. So, but it was too late to change it. So now I'm Articulate Design. I'm the least articulate and the least succinct person on the planet, by the way. If you weren't a person, I could have never. If you weren't a person, I could have never slept. That's incredible. Obviously, ASMR. I saw cookies in the title and I had everyone say hello to Luke. It's obviously ASMR. That's the guy that I did a collab with. And he's the most remarkable human being. Just a lovely, lovely guy. Super intelligent, super funny, and just lovely. The salt of the earth. I cannot speak highly enough of Luke. And I feel extraordinarily lucky to have met him. Pink Lego, hello. I remember you from the comments section. I'm glad to see you here. Hello, Sunny ASMR. That's a name I do not recognize. Welcome. I love what everyone's saying hi to Luke. That's amazing. Whereabouts in Bonnie, Scotland are you from? I don't want to be too kind of specific, but the kind of north-ish way, because it's quite a small place. What type of cookies? I will show you the cookies. They're called, well, this might be ASMR actually, which I never do. They're called, wait, is this reversed for you? I'm not sure. Golden Crunch Cream. And they look a bit like this. So they have that creaminess in the middle. Delicious. All right. Have I been to America? Yeah, I've been to America a couple of times. I went to Vegas a while ago. I went to Florida, and they were both very, very different. I haven't been to Vegas in like 10 years or something. I was in Florida not too long ago. It was amazing. I definitely do deal with critical path analysis, Nathan. That's quite strange to read something so specific. Very cool. Would you do a collab with Jojo? Yeah, I think Jojo is a bit of an enigma in our community. I think he's super intelligent, very, very funny, very witty. And yeah, he's really on point, Jojo. He has a lot going on. He's a good dude. I saw those cookies in the GB and Creole. Oh, really? I haven't seen that. That's really funny. The crinkle has me. What got me into ASMR? All right, so when I was living with my ex-girlfriend, she liked to go to bed quite early, and I never did. But you know, you do what you have to do as a partner. And I would go to bed and lie there bored for like an hour before I could fall asleep because I wasn't tired. So I started listening to kind of movie monologues. I've always liked voice, kind of deep, kind of resonating, relaxing voices. I'll give you a perfect example of a scene I used to watch all the time. If you've ever seen the movie called The Gladiator, the scene at the beginning when they're in a tent with like the Emperor and Russell Crowe, I find that scene really relaxing. And I had a whole playlist of these kind of relaxing scenes. And I guess YouTube picked up very quickly that I like talking videos to fall asleep to. And I think it recommended an ASMR video. I found it that way. And something that always seems to surprise people, I don't experience ASMR. I used to as a kid. I know exactly what ASMR is. I know exactly how it feels. But it stopped when I was a kid at some point. I don't remember when, but it was always doctors and kind of dentists and teachers that gave me ASMR, that kind of slow, deliberate kind of talking, pretty much the same kind of content I make. And I could probably become a bit larger and more popular if I made more trigger kind of videos. Yeah, I need to read the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Oh my God, there's so many. I love the movie. It's an amazing movie. Come to Brazil. I have quite a few friends in Brazil. I do intend to make it there at some point. Same as Argentina. I have a couple of friends in Chile as well. I really enjoyed your Yord ASMR vid. You almost sold me on them. The price is still too much. No, I appreciate it. They're very, very expensive, Michael. And again, buying them was never mandatory. It was just something I thought I'd put out there. I think it's a product I believe in. I think they're very well made. This is a Yord watch just here. And yeah, I hope it didn't kind of make you feel uncomfortable, because I said they are very expensive, and I'm very aware of that. How do you prepare for videos? How are you so knowledgeable about your own topics? This is a question I get quite a lot, and I don't see it myself. It's just things I pick up as I go through life. Honestly, I do very little, mostly never any research for my videos. It's just things I know in my head, and I would always encourage anyone to fact check anything I'm saying, because I have been wrong once before in my life. I love the bartender role plays. You know a lot on the subject. Well, Luke has met me in real life. He'll know that I just make up fancy words, try to sound halfway intelligent. I knew nothing about bartending. I've been to a bar. I just tried to imitate what a bartender would do. Do you like tea? I love tea. I drink. It's weird. When I'm at work, I drink nothing but coffee, and when I'm at home, I drink tea and water. That's all I drink, pretty much, anyway. Can you please give me some tips on making an ASMR videos? Joey Allen. The first tip I would give is be very patient. Don't get disappointed. Thanks for coming, Grace. Thank you so much. And please, everyone, check out Grace Grove's channel. An amazing creator and a lovely human being. A very, very savvy businesswoman, too. Yeah, be patient. I would try and save up for a Yeti. You could start with like some earbuds or something, but the Blue Yeti, I think, for the money it costs, is by far the best investment a new kind of budding ASMR creator can make. And as I said, be patient. Don't expect to blow up overnight because almost nobody does. And it's a very, very busy market now. So try not to think of it in terms of views. Try and think of, even with one view, you probably help somebody. And, you know, if popularity comes your way, then amazing. If not, then try not to get too down about it. I haven't seen what Ben's saying, but okay, I've missed what he said. Where did you decide to start doing ASMR? Where or why? I decided to do it because I wanted to give back to the community. I've been using ASMR videos to fall asleep for a couple of years, and I just felt like it was something that I really wanted to give a try just to see. And well, here we are now. I've seen a few animes. I remember watching, my girlfriend at the time went away for like a semester or something. And I just Googled best TV shows ever. And one of the highest rated ones was Attack on Titan. And I'd never watched a single anime at this point. And I downloaded the series and I thought it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my whole life. And I know Attack on Titan has a bit of a rap because it's so popular, but it is magnificent. And any anime I've tried to watch since, like Brotherhood, it hasn't felt as addictive or as engaging for me. But that's just me. Are you still available tomorrow? I'm game. Depending on what time, GP, I have a meal at 7:30 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be doing an interview with GP ASMR, in case anyone's wondering what he's saying. Amy, cancel. My favorite trigger word you say. Good. That seems to be quite common, and it's funny because it's just me saying good. Like I've used that word like in real life, just casually. Would you recommend the Davidoff clear water you included in the perfume vid? I have an unopened can. Sorry, I have an open one laying around Christmas. That can't be returned. Well, if you can't return it, then definitely use it. I personally prefer the Jean Paul Gaultier, so I wear it all the time. But cool water is a really nice smell. I haven't played God of War yet. I've been stuck between World of Warcraft, Overwatch, and Hearthstone. Those are my three. I'm such a Blizzard fanboy. It's ridiculous. If you're into superheroes, my hero. Yeah, somebody, I think GB ASMR always speaks about My Hero Academia. So I should probably give it a look. Definitely. Kento, I don't get tingles or triggers or anything either. I get a pleasant zoned out feeling. Yeah, I think that I would be very interested to know what the percentage split in ASMR was for the viewers who can physically experience ASMR and who can't. Because I think the people that don't are probably a growing demographic because it's just so relaxing to listen to. It's so good for falling asleep too. Matt, my Resident Evil fan. Let's play solo. I've played all the kind of earlier Resident Evils, 1, 2. Was there 3 or was it Nemesis? Stars. That one. Yeah, I played all those. I don't like horrors that much, but they were very well made games, especially the first one. It was kind of paving the way. It was doing something entirely different. I played The Last of Us, and it's a very well-made game. Unfortunately, I've been gaming for so long now that it takes a lot for me to be impressed by a game. A lot of games feel very similar to me. Yeah, I'm going to light the pipe in just a moment. Somebody just mentioned. Sorry, I forgot about it. I will, William. I'll get there, I promise. Did you already move to Dubai and then came back to the UK? No, I moved to Dubai on the 30th of January. I'm driving back up to Scotland to my sister's house the weekend before to drop off all my lighting and everything else in my PC. And then I fly on the 30th. I used to play basketball at my old work. We had a huge basketball court and I organized like a weekly game, but I haven't since moving to England. Sydney, thank you so much. You didn't ask a question, but I'll give you a shout out. Favorite fast food joint? Do you know what? I think McDonald's makes a really underrated burger. That probably upset a lot of vegans. I'm sorry. But they cook their burgers with a little bit of salt and pepper, and there's a bit of taste to it. I think it's really underrated. Matt could be a good Naruto character. I have never had that recommendation before. I have never seen Naruto, but I know exactly, obviously, what he is or who he is. That could be a potential. Neither Ricky. It's actually a double cheeseburger, only cheese. Oh my god, Slight Sounds. I just really upset Slight Sounds ASMR. Slight Sounds actually announced to the world today that she is more straight than she realized, because she put an @D, meaning the D, which I thought was wildly inappropriate for Twitter. But it's lucky she wasn't demonetized. It looks like Matt works at everything. He sounds like having a ton. I don't know. Like I said, I just absorb. I think anything I hear, maybe not all of it, and probably repeat half of it incorrectly. But it's not difficult if you think about it. If you want to pretend to be a doctor, just imagine the last time you went to a doctor. What kind of things do they say to you? All you have to do is just repeat it. It's easy. I shouldn't say it's easy, but I think again, there are a lot of ASMR creators that go to enormous lengths, that write scripts, they learn scripts, they do fact checks, and I just sit there, I put my camera on and my lights on, and I just talk. I ad-lib the whole thing. You people need to calm down with these donations. Matthew Stern. Matthew is a solid name, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but it's a good name. Love your work, Matt. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Matthew. That's absolutely fantastic. Damn, with all these donations, Dan Cash, please say, are you is that solvent or soylent? Oh, no, remember not. You almost got me there. Okay. You just don't write scripts, Matt. Yeah, I don't write scripts. I just don't. Oh, Of the Stars in the Sky. Welcome to my stream. Of the Stars in the Sky has the most amazing voice in the world, by the way. For anyone that hasn't heard her, she has like a real talent. Shamrock Shake, please. Medical scripts. You're clumsy. My brother's name is Matthew. Well, I salute your brother. Do you know what? This is really self-indulgent and very narcissistic, but the Hebrew translation of Matthew means a gift from God, apparently. My parents didn't know that when they called me that, but it's apparently that's what it means. Shamrock Shake is at McDonald's. Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was a dance or something. Hello, I'm Jennifer from Ireland. Lovely to meet you. I love your ASMR. Well, I love that you like my videos. Jenny Bean. Buller, took me 5 tries to get through the perfume. Thank you so much, Buller. That's very kind. How to grow a beard like mine. I'll tell you the story behind my growing beard. So for most of 2018, for half of it, I was in Slovakia with work. So I was flying out there every second week, and I've always been clean shaven, like my whole life. I've never even had so much as like a little bit of like stubble. And one of the weeks I flew out there, I was kind of went into like my kind of toilet bag and got my stuff, and I was like, I've forgotten my shaver. And by the end of the week, I had, like a week's worth of stubble. And I thought, I look like I'm almost like 20 now, not like I'm 15. And I'm obviously 33. So I didn't look quite as baby-faced. And I was lead scheduling consultant on this. And it was, people took me a little bit more seriously with the facial hair. And everyone, please say hello to the ASMR Ryan. And please check out his new dad roleplay. It's like hilarious. It's one of the best videos I think I've ever seen. He's an absolute legend, and it's a pleasure to have you here. And Jama ASMR. Oh, Justin. This honestly, you guys this is crazy. Everyone also please check out Jama ASMR. And honestly, I think he's right now is my most favorite creator, because his voice is just like, it's like if butter was like a voice, it would sound like his. I think I listened to his videos every night when I was in Japan, if that isn't weird. Where did the I go? Yeah, I don't know why he lost his I in his ASMR name. I think that needs to be addressed. Thin your mustache a bit. You know what, Gilbert? Since you've told me to thin it, probably not going to thin it. Sorry. Love your work. Can you? Do you know? You're mentioning South Africa. This job I have in Dubai that I'm going to in 2 weeks. We've just won a huge project in South Africa, so I'm going to be in Cape Town for a couple months. Actually, I'll be in Dubai, I think, for the first 6 months, and then I'm in Cape Town for a couple months, just to disrupt my ASMR a bit more. Um, school Wi-Fi. We share the same name. Well, my name isn't School Wi-Fi, but I assume you mean Matt. So, high five to us. I have never been to Cape Town, so yeah, I'm excited to go there too. And obviously, I've never been to Dubai, so that'll be interesting. I don't do vlogs because I really struggle with the time and motivation to make even one ASMR video a week. But I always have Instagram stories that, they're a bit self indulgent, I suppose, when you think about it. But some people seem to like them, so I make them just for that reason. Hello, Matt. I just want to say I really enjoy your videos. It's hard to find ASMR artists that do a lot of soft spoken ones, and your soft spoken is absolutely relaxing. Thank you so much. It's sumo. It's absolutely my pleasure. What do you do for a living? Sorry if this already asked. No, it's no problem, buddy. I'm something called a planning engineer. Well, I said it depends where I am at the time and what the company is, but they give me a different title. Scheduling consultant, a planner. Basically, whenever there's a large scale project of any kind, manufacturing, subsea manufacturing, like a manufacturing plant, they'll hire a planner or a team of planners to put together a schedule listing all the activities that need to kind of get done and by what date. And in my current role, I'm lead scheduler for a company that just built a manufacturing plant in Slovakia. So, and I was very fortunate to get this because at 33, I was in some pretty stiff competition for the job. And when I got the job, I had a pool of 20 planners that were kind of reporting to me. And they were all older than me. So it was a bit embarrassing. But it went really well and we delivered on time. So that was good. And yeah, I was in Nitra. Which industry is the new role in? I'm back in oil and gas this time. So I was in oil and gas. I moved into automotive. Now I'm going back to oil and gas for this job in Dubai. There's like so many people. It's insane. Big fan, pal. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. And I just do want to say, I'm so sorry for everyone who's asking questions that I'm not ignoring any of them. I promise, and I know exactly how frustrating it is. But just know that I will watch this back and I'll look at all of these and I'll feel terrible for not replying to them. Keep trying if there's something you really want asking. I promise I'm not ignoring anyone, and I feel so grateful for everyone that is taking the time to ask even one question. So you are like a manager of people. Yeah, I guess to an extent. I was managing a lot of our suppliers, and I said I had a team of planning engineers kind of that reported to me for various aspects of the schedule. Can't wait till you hit the 100K, bro. Me too, Ryan. Honestly, that's absolutely madness. And again, I apologize, folks, that the people with the tick against their name have a big gray box around their names, so their names are a lot more. They stand out a lot more. I'm not targeting just them because they're creators. I promise. Matt, my fiance listens to you every night. It's the only thing that makes him fall asleep. He's an active sleeper in your ears, Matt. Pick my I prick my fingernails. That's a really cool name. That's amazing to read, and I'm so glad I can help him sleep. Honestly, that means the world to me. Do you play Halo? I used to play Halo 1, 2, and my two best friends and I played a lot of Halo 3. We had a lot of good times in Halo 3. What would you say about making a video with a little YouTube channel? What would I say about it? I mean, everyone starts off with a little channel, right? I said my first video got 50 views, and I thought this was amazing. So, it doesn't matter really if your channel is enormous or if it's tiny or whatever it is. Just as long as you're happy with the content that you're creating and you're having a positive impact in people's lives, then do what feels right for you, right? Try to pronounce my name. Squeakin' Gamer. Hey, Matt. Hi, Daniel Lynch. How are you? Well, guys, I have to unfortunately go to sleep, so I got it. No worries, Tori Allen. Thank you so much for popping in. Tippy tappy. I don't actually experience ASMR. I covered this earlier in the stream, but I used to as a kid. How old are you, my dude? I'm 33. What is the time? The time is 2:15 in the morning, but it's the weekend, so no one cares. Hello, Zach ASMR. Please, everyone, check out Zach ASMR. He's a really good guy. Really good guy. Hello, great accent. Thank you very much, Starfish Savvy ASMR. That's a cool name. How tall are you? 5'11". Spencer, I recognize you from the comment section. Hello and welcome. I'm 5'11". I think that's 180 centimeters. Do I live in Scotland or London? As if like England isn't a country. It's Scotland or London. I live close to London. Have a great night, Matt. No, thank you for popping in, Ryan. Honestly, and definitely, buddy. Honestly, and I'll be in America at some point next year, probably. And it'd be great if I could go on like a mini like American tour, doing loads of collabs. That'd be really cool. Hit the pipe. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna light the pipe in just like 2 minutes. I promise. Pipe and cookie at the same time. That's probably beyond my capabilities. If you're hosting a dinner party and you could invite 5 guests, dead or alive, oh my, that's an amazing question. Who'd they be? I'm a bit worried about answering these kind of questions because I tend to go on a huge ramble and I'm missing all these questions. So let's go really quick. Alexander the Great would be the main attraction, absolutely first and foremost. He changed the face of our entire world. He believed in multicultural societies. And for anyone that watches a few of my videos, you'll know I'm a huge Alexander the Great admirer. A guy called Sugar Ray Robinson, probably the greatest boxer that ever lived. I'm a huge boxing fan. Michael Jackson, probably, just because I don't think there's ever been a more talented musician ever. I know like there's maybe a bit of gray area with everything, but I mean, he's just an incredible musician. Nelson Mandela, probably. And I forget the name of the monk that ended up setting himself on fire in protest of a war. That's terrible. I forgot his name. I'm really sorry. Wait, did somebody say is Crinkle Love in here? Please tell me she is. I haven't seen her type, but I see everyone saying Rachel. Oh, I see her. She said, "Yo, hello, Rachel." And honestly, everyone, please check out Rachel's channel. Rachel's the funniest person I think I've had the good fortune of talking to. And please add Rachel on Snapchat as well. She's hilarious. Pipe and yeah, okay. I'm gonna light my pipe. I said 2 minutes ago. Let me take a drink. I need to pack my pipe. I didn't pack it beforehand this time. I was thinking about it. It was a terrible idea. Thank you, Ricardo, for Googling that. See, that's something I didn't know. Why are you speaking so slowly? Well, it's meant to be an ASMR stream, I suppose. Oh, I didn't put ASMR in the stream title, did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I only, to that question, I only smoke it when I'm in Amsterdam. I don't smoke it in the UK because it's illegal, and I use it as like a treat to myself. I go to Amsterdam a couple times a year. I appreciate you and taking the time to answer my questions. Many thanks. No, thank you for asking the question. I would love to see you do some Japanese-inspired ASMR Japanese. I tried sake when I was in Japan, and I don't really like alcohol. I know that's a strange thing to hear somebody say, but I tried sake, and it didn't taste anything like I thought it would. It was nice-ish. Do you think Ellen's stand-up at ASMR had a bad influence on the overall acceptance? I think it probably put it back a little bit, to be honest. I tweeted. Well, I replied to her tweet. And I think it's very short-sighted. I think of all people, Ellen should understand that whenever there's confusion about something, you should take the time to explore it instead of just laughing at it. That to me, I thought was, again, it was very short-sighted, and I was quite surprised that she would kind of forsake a lot of people with there's a very real, very tangible link between people with kind of some kind of mental health issue and ASMR. And I think Ellen was just laughing at people for the sake of making money herself. I thought it was terrible, actually. Which of your videos are you most proud of? I answered this in the last stream, and it's definitely the world tour video that I did. And it got almost, no, it didn't get no views, but it's one of my least viewed videos. But I spent a lot of time finding content that I could use that was free to use. And yeah, it wasn't really, this is pipe tobacco. And it's dark cherry, and it's I can smell dark cherry. I dried it a little bit earlier on, so it should smell quite well. So I'm now loading the pipe for anyone that keeps saying, where's the pipe, where's the pipe? Your barman role play is amazing. Would you rather go back to the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now, or escape to 45 with 10 million? of, I don't know, probably skip forward to 10 million. I think money's very powerful in this world. And if you have 10 million, you could probably extend your life. Very much so. But I could help a lot of people with 10 million. I could make my life for my family amazing. So I know I'm missing loads of questions. I'm now trying to load my pipe at the same time. And I wasn't doing very well with questions beforehand. So now I'm probably just doing even worse. Your videos are always perfection. Thank you so much, Jama. And again, please, everyone check out Jama ASMR. Justin's just the nicest guy ever. Final question: are you a man of memes? I keep asking this guys. I keep answering his questions. I don't mean to. Of course, I'm a man of memes. Well, I was raised on the internet. Lots of AIM artists in the chat. I know. I love. There's so many of them here. It's absolutely incredible. And Slight Sounds, you are on fire. Like all my mods are just. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Honestly, this is so fast. I've only been in a stream this fast like twice. Yeah, there's like 182 people here. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do. I haven't heard Mr. Tattoo ASMR, but I can check him out. Good night, Ricky Brooklyn. Stay well, my friend. We're almost there. I think Ryan ASMR left about 5 minutes ago. 2 a.m. sad boy hours. What's good, fellas? This isn't sad hours. This is happy boy hours. He's still here, Ryan. That's so cool, man. And again, please, everyone, check out Ryan's daddy roleplay. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know how you keep a straight face with this, man. Honestly. Markiplier fan. Good night, all have fun, man. Good night, Markiplier fan. Macaulay Culkin slap face. There we go. I did it one-handed though, so I don't know if it counts. I'm off to bed. Good night. Good night, Masha Gray. Hey Matt, hope you're doing well. I'm doing really well, my friend. How are you? I mean, how could I not be doing well? This is just amazing. And I nearly hit the end stream button there, trying to get a piece of tobacco off my my touchpad. I thought I'd lost my lighter there, but it's just over there. What do you think of Jack Black's channel? I haven't seen any of his, but I think Jack Black is hilarious. Crinkle 11 is smart. Matt, yes, I see you, Rachel. Rachel, I need to make you a mod. Then I would see your chat easier. I should have made Ryan a mod too. Well, and any creators, I'll make a mod. What is your shirt? What do you mean? What is it? It's a shirt. Like that. I think what it is what you said it is. It's a shirt. Have you seen Breaking Bad? Thoughts? I think this is really controversial. I think Breaking Bad's overrated. I think it's good, but I much prefer the earlier seasons when you see them kind of cooking and making, and I think it falls into it does a better job than most TV shows. It didn't get too terrible as it went on, but it could have ended so much sooner than it did. What's one request you've gotten that you would never do? Somebody offered to pay me $1,000 to do a boxer shorts salesman roleplay. I politely declined. You look younger live. Thanks, Eve. I think that's... Oh, wait. You turned that down? Yeah, I turned it down. If I made you a mod, Rachel, why are you not blue? Did you demod yourself? I'm confused. Wait, it says you're a moderator, but you're not coming up with a blue tick. Weird. Mods basically for chat roles. If you click an M, you can delete a message. Oh, I don't know. I think I've missed there. All right, I'm ready to light this pipe now, I think. For anyone that knows anything about pipe smoking... Oh, wait, my chat's behind now. You do what's called a charring light first. When tobacco heats up, it expands and creates a gap between the lit tobacco and the unlit tobacco. So you do what's called a charring light. And then you tamp down. Tamping is a little tool. You press the tobacco down and you relight it. What's called the true light. Have you seen The Wire? No, I haven't, but my friend told me to watch it. He said it was amazing. I hope this isn't too loud. There's 200 people watching this stream. Are you serious? It's crazy. And apologies, I'm going to be missing chat for a couple minutes while I get this baby going. And they get to relax and... No, it's just tobacco. It's not marijuana. Do you know what? I don't smoke pipes. Sorry, I don't smoke cigars, but I think it's kind of cigars or pipe tobacco. You don't tend to smoke both. But I will give cigars more of a try at some point in my life. But I find something very, very relaxing. Just sitting, relaxing, and puffing on a pipe. It's quite zen. It's quite kind of... Okay, we're good. Now I can actually light the pipe. What watch are... This is a Yod watch. This is one they sent me for doing a video. When did you first realize you were into ASMR? When I started listening to an ASMR video every night to fall asleep to. Do you chew? My brother chews. Oh, no, I don't chew. I wonder what you meant. No, I don't chew tobacco. And I only smoke once a week on a Friday after work. I just sit with my pipe, and normally I sit with like a cold glass of water or something, and just sit in a really comfy chair and just kind of meditate. It's very, very, very relaxing. And I must say that I'm not promoting. This is more of an educational thing. It is very dangerous. It comes with its own risks, and I wouldn't advise anyone to do it. I know that's a bit pretentious saying that, but where do I work? I'm not going to tell you the company I work for, but I work as a scheduling consultant. I fly on the 30th, Jama, to Dubai. I start my new job on the 3rd of February. I'm driving up to Scotland 2 weeks today to drop all my stuff off at my sister's. I fly back to England, and then I fly out to Dubai 2 days later. Thank you very much, Quincy. What is your favorite ASMR channel besides you? Well, I am certainly not my favorite ASMR channel. I can tell you that for nothing. My favorite right now is Jama ASMR. He's in the chat, actually. And if he wasn't here, I still would have said that. Gaslamp ASMR is a firm favorite of mine. Check him out as well. I think my all-time favorite is a guy called the French Whisperer. And I am obviously a voice fan. I like a lot of talking. Wait, I need to light this, so I'm going to miss some questions. There we go. How did you become so big? I mean, there's so many ways to answer that question, my friend. Rick Astley's in the chat, everyone. It tastes so nice. Okay, let me catch up with some of these questions. I'm at work and you're making me sleepy. Queen, the fact that you can work and get paid to watch ASMR, that's the dream. GP, are you shipping out all your personal items? Well, the company pay for everything. You know, they pay my flight out there. They're hiring a car for me for a month. And they've said if I want to ship anything out, they'll pay for it. But the first month, I'm in an Airbnb because I need to wait for my visa, my final visa to come through in the UAE. And I can't rent long term without, it's like an Emirates, almost like citizenship. So once that comes through, I'll have everything shipped out. That's why I kind of wanted to get a backlog of videos built up before I flew out. It just tastes like cherry. Never gonna give you. Never gonna. What's my hobby? I'm a huge gamer, which is very, very sad at 33. I love walking in the mountains as well. I also like long walks on the beach. I'm kidding. When I go to Amsterdam, I do, yeah. But that's entirely my own decision. What do I play? I'm a Blizzard fanboy. Hearthstone, Overwatch. I just need to tamp a little bit. There we go. Do you drink cranberry Sprite? That's a very specific question. I don't think I've ever drank cranberry Sprite. I would like to do a role play with a pipe, but it's going to get demonetized probably almost immediately. And again, I'm not endorsing smoking, but this is how I like to relax on a Friday after work. It's entirely my own choice. Something to note though, you don't inhale smoke with a pipe. It's just into the mouth and you breathe it out. So it's not the same as smoking a cigarette. You should play Unravel. Really? I'll Google it. What's my ethnicity? I'm Caucasian. Together forever and never. He's still singing. I love that. From Arizona. I have never been to Arizona. Well, I'm moving to a desert in Dubai, so I can kind of recreate that, I guess. What's one message I like to... This is going to sound very cliche, but for anyone that knows me, I'm quite a cliche kind of dude. If I could send one message to 200 people, just be nice to people. It's so easy to do something nice for somebody, and it will make them so happy. I'm a firm believer in that. And I think it's very easy to kind of be selfish in this life. It takes a little bit of effort to do some nice things, but it's definitely worth it. So that would be my message. You ever watched an ASMR artist called Fred's Voice? Yeah, I know Fred's Voice. Well, I don't know him, but yes, I've seen him many times. The only thing with smoking the pipe on stream is that I talk too much and my pipe keeps going out. I've been watching since 15K. Still absolutely loving the content. That's incredible. Thank you so much. That's a long time to be watching for. Any collabs? Best movie 2018. I don't even remember what movies were released in 2018. Was Avengers 2018? I feel like it was. Thank you so much, LCH. That's so kind. Honestly, nobody needs to trade anything in this stream. I'm 33. I can't speak whatever language that is, Frank. Sorry. Yeah, there's a very real likelihood I might get to 100K, which is just, it's madness. Absolute madness. It's a Raymond roleplay special sequel. I mean, it's not on the cards, but Raymond's never too far away. This pipe isn't actually that old. It's a Savinelli 626. It's a really nice pipe. It smokes very well. I'm gonna have to watch the stream back to hear what model this is. Yeah, it's a Savinelli. Wait, I'll show you the box. It's a Savinelli, and I think the model's there. E626. If that's never going to focus. Okay, it won't focus, but it's a 626. And hello from Canada, hello from England. Will you ever do another live? I'm going to do a live stream every month. I'm going to do one once a month, every Friday, or on a Friday. Have you been to Texas before? No, I've been to Vegas and to Florida. I've been to Mexico, but I have never been to Texas. Favorite roleplay that I've done? Yeah, the World Tour roleplay, definitely. Top 5 ASMR artists of all time. Wow. Gentle Whispering has to be there. I think GB ASMR has to be there. I know she's only a couple of years old. The French Whisperer for me. ASMR requests. She's got too many classics not to. I think ASMR Zeitgeist has to be up there for being the most creative. Maybe him and ASMR Magic might split it. And I would say Ephemeral Rift maybe would be on the list too. Favorite genre of music? I like every kind of music you could ever imagine. Honestly, I couldn't even possibly limit it to one genre. From classical to pop to metal to rock, anything. Rap too. When was the last time you visited the Northeast? Northeast of England or Scotland or Northeast of where? Sorry. Do Do you know Catplan ASMR? Yeah, I was just speaking to Catplan actually before I came into this. She's a really cool dude. We played Overwatch together before. She's a really cool dude. You read my. I did read your comment, Archangel. At least ASMR is insanely creative too, but really underrated. Yeah, I think I remember at least from a little while ago. Have I heard of symphonic metal? I'm a huge Within Temptation and Nightwish fan. I saw Nightwish in Amsterdam not that long ago. I'm a huge fan. How am I today? I'm amazing, Sebastian. How are you, my friend? What's my favorite food? Wagyu beef. I was in a teppanyaki restaurant when I was in Japan a month ago, and that was the most incredible experience ever. Do I play Mario Kart? Yeah, I took the Switch up to Scotland for Christmas, and my whole family was playing Mario Kart. I actually tweeted a picture of my mum and my dad dueling off on Mario Kart. It was very cute. I have lovely parents. Zen Time. Christine. Everyone, please check out Zen Time ASMR. She, I would say, is the most underrated ASMR creator of all time. GP, thank you for continuing to do your work, by the way. It's an enormous favor. Thank you so much. I used to watch a lot of Bob Ross. I used to fall asleep to a lot of Bob Ross, but it's funny that since, yes, I know Catplant in capitals. Where of Scotland were you from? I don't want to kind of give too many specifics, but the north-ish. I don't have a girlfriend. I've been single for 3 years. I dated a girl for a month in June, and I have an unfortunate habit of picking the same kind of girl, and I kind of decided that it just wasn't for me. The Mad Russian, thank you so much. Thank you so much for making your videos. No, thank you for donating. You have helped me and many others find sleep on nights. You are a master with words, my friend. Also, good luck with the new job. Thank you so much. I don't deserve any of you people. You're insane. Favorite TV shows? Season 1, Prison Break. I think it's my all-time favorite TV show. It's just so well made. It's got suspense, humor, everything. Do you receive any haters on YouTube? I think for every 1,000 comments I get, I maybe have one comment I need to delete. People are incredibly kind. I don't know why. I mean, I guess my channel isn't like major, so I fly under the radar of a lot of the kind of trolls. So, why do all Scottish hate the English? I don't think they all hate them, but I'm obviously. This is very cliche, but I really like to see myself as a global citizen, and I don't have any prejudice against anyone anywhere. I have friends of all nationality, and I'm in favor of kind of being together as one kind of thing. You can still have your traditions and your own cultures, but there's no reason why we all can't get on. Game of Thrones was a very, very well-made TV show, for sure. I've seen all of it. Say Norway. I worked in Norway for a little while. I worked for a Norwegian oil company for a while, and I was in Oslo for a bit. Norway is a beautiful country. I actually took my parents to Lapland in Finland in January. Beautiful place too. I'm glad you're having fun, Lely Ramos, because I am too. This is only my second one. You best not be smoking, pal. No, it's a figment of your imagination, my friend. I was in Oslo. I was based in Scotland, but I had a few trips over to Oslo. What kind of role plays do you like watching best? I guess educational. Yeah, the French Whisperer for sure. I like educational mostly. I think GB's been making some amazing role plays at the moment. I need to have a drink of water. Hydrate or dehydrate. I need to have a cookie too. I'm getting pretty hungry. Have you always been so comfortable in front of a camera? I think you get really comfortable very quickly as an ASMR creator. You very quickly forget that the camera's even there. And to me, I just feel like I'm talking to some friends. And then I look up top left and I see there's 200 and something people watching. So, but do you know, I was in Berlin in September at something called ASMR Happens, Whispers Red, and hi, Jeff Stevenson. Whispers Red organized this meetup, and I went along, and it was so nice to see so many like-minded people in the same room. And the thing with people that watch ASMR, they seem to have a very kind of almost like a recurring theme of just being nice. And when you're talking to 200 friends, it's again, it's cliche, but I don't feel any anxiety or nervosity in front of friends. Well, why would you? Other people, you need to stop with these donations. I swear to God. Do you have a favorite Power Ranger? I think was it the white Power Ranger, the red Power? No, it was green Power Ranger. Who was the favorite? Since you like Linkin Park so much, I do. I say check out Fame on Fire. They're covers of Numb Heavies. There's wow. Okay, I'll have a look at that, my prince. It's a good recommendation. I don't know if you're on any social media, my prince, but could you tweet or IG me that or something? Because I'll probably forget, and I would like to check that out. Your live streams always ease into us. Jama, you are such a charming dude. Thank you very much. My favorite movie of all time, that's difficult. Probably Shutter Island. I love anything that makes you think and that you don't really know what's happening until the end. I love that. And I can't believe Slight Time just linked my Instagram and that she's still here working. And I honestly, I don't know why everyone is so nice. This is insane. Christy, you don't need to do that. I cannot deal with this. See, that doesn't make me embarrassed, but like friends don't need to give friends money. It's thank you so much, Christine. And please, everyone check out Zen Time ASMR. Please, please, please. You will not regret it. Seeing those other people awake at this time makes me feel less crazy. Rob, that's exactly what I mean. That we're all very like-minded here. Everyone's kind of of the same mindset. We're all friends, and we can just relax together and chat. And I love it. I feel so lucky. I love Martin Scorsese. He's a fantastic director. I was in Dublin on Monday, and I bought a new Pearson pipe. Really enjoying it. That's amazing to hear. What kind of tobacco do you smoke? I just ordered some. I just know I don't want to get into too much on the pipe smoking. Okay, because of your be kind to people mentality, people are nice back. I don't know if that's true, Tudor, but you know, if that is true, then I hope everyone kind of follows suit. I guess. Thank you so much for your channel. I find it hard to sleep and listening while I. You almost got me there. That was pretty. That was pretty close. Well, question mark. Shut up and take my money. Well, if I shut up, this might not be a very entertaining stream. But thank you so much for the donation. That's very kind. Do you have any tip for ASMR videos? Just do it with honesty and sincerity, and make something that you like from the heart. Sounds a bit cliche. And try not to be too disappointed if your channel doesn't blow up kind of overnight, because it can take a long time. You know, in my first year of ASMR, I had 5,000 subscribers after a year of creating content. And it wasn't until year 2 that my channel, for some reason, decided to multiply in size. So please just, be patient. Remind yourself that you're helping a lot of people, and don't burn out. Don't make a million videos in the first week. What will your next video be? I'm going to do a hotel check-in, I think, because I haven't done one in like well over a year. So what's up, man? Hello, Paulo Cruz. What do you think of Mexicans? By Zach, by the way. What do I think of, and thank you so much, League of Mages. I don't think anything specifically of Mexicans more than I do of any other nationality. They're just people. I have a couple ghost stories, actually, Jordan. And hello, Jordan. I always see you in the comments. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, my friend. I have a couple ghost stories, actually, that are pretty weird. I gotta go. Thank you so much for coming, Oh Stars in the Sky. Thank you so much, Alex. It's lovely. And please do check out Oh Stars in the Sky. Her voice is like an angel. Okay. Your last video was incredible, Zen Time ASMR. You need to stop listening to yourself. When you're talking about yourself, you just talk nonsense. Hey bro, have you seen? Do you have a sense your demographic is? Yeah, my demographic is mostly between 20 to 30-year-olds, which I really like. Like 80% male, 20% female. He's not the nicest guy in real life. I mean, I'm certainly not the nicest guy, but I try to do right in my life. Can we be friends? We are already our friends, Dan Cash. Providing you, again, you have kind of love and compassion in your heart, then, we're already here. We're already there. You should do an ASMR video where you are a salesman over the phone or trying to sell us a phone package. That's a good idea. Definitely try that. Ignore, obviously, ASMR. I think he was drunk when we met. So he has a kind of a fake memory. No, I'm kidding. Meeting, obviously, ASMR was probably the highlight of my channel. He's the nicest guy in the world, and I had such a good time. Slight sounds, I feel that way too, but I think making sure to think about it. Again, most not all, actually. Sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable, but most ASMR creators are their own biggest critics. And I think that's part of kind of the kind of humility that comes with ASMR. But whenever you see an ASMR creator kind of doubting themselves, please make an effort to say, no, your content is amazing, because sometimes it's easy to doubt yourself. Do you know, in my first year of creating content, I had something called an apology section in my videos because I was so embarrassed at how poor they were. Hello, Richard Betancourt. How are you, my friend? He makes amazing ASMR content and he just doesn't make it often enough. Please check out his channel. Do you have any interest in more fantasy style roleplays? Do you know what? I would like to do another potion making roleplay, but it got demonetized for the longest time. And I don't really want to be creating content that's going to draw more demonetization to my channel. But it was eventually remonetized, so I'll maybe do another one. And it's not, I really don't mean this about money, but I mean about, I think if a channel isn't monetized, it draws less people to it. And I'm quite conscious of that. I feel very fortunate to be on the platform that I am to help as many people as possible. And my time is very, very limited, obviously with my job and traveling and whatever. So I want to make content that can be seen by as many people as possible, for sure. So who offered you 1K for a box? Asking for a friend. Oh, I'm not going to give you their name. I mean, this was like about a year ago, I think, maybe a bit more than that. But I politely declined. Your best video was the holiday one where you did 4 different role plays. Yeah, that was a hotel check-in, I think. I don't know if I'm going to do 4 in 1, but it is going to be another hotel check-in. Hello, Josh23 Cole from Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. I'm sure it's a lovely place. Last year you helped me through some tough times. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear it, Jack Moore. That's amazing. Thank you. I can't believe there's still 200 people here. This is insane. The Hugo Boss shirt was amazing. Thank you, Jeff. It's a nice shirt. I feel very lucky to have it. Do another Lost in Space. You know what? Cheese Grater. That's a cool name. I've been meaning to revisit Lost in Space, but it's been so long since I did the first one that I don't think any of my existing subscribers will have seen it. Do you speak any other languages? I'm afraid not, Matthew Stern. And again, I remember your donation before. I'm afraid I don't. And I have kind of made an attempt in the past. Madison, what are you crazy? Love your videos. Thank you so much, Madison. Madison Solderholm. That's a really strong name, by the way. $50? Are you serious? I don't even. You know what? I don't want to make a bigger deal of this because money's relative. But thank you so much, Madison. That's. I donate quite a lot of what the channel makes to charity, and donations that you guys make will be the same thing. Thank you so much. This is only my second stream, and they're the most humbling experiences. Suit Store Role Player, my favorite, and I watch your 2 videos every night. That's amazing, Jeff. Honestly, do you like Matty Tingles? Matty Tingles is a really nice. Do you know I was one of Matty's largest supporters when he first started out. I used to have a series called ASMR Weekly News, and I really pushed Matty. He's a really good dude. He's very well intended, and I think at his core, Matt's probably one of the nicest dudes on the planet. My last name is Finnish, but I'm Canadian. Oh, cool. So Solderholm's a really cool name. Awesome. No, Luke, I don't have time, man. Please don't guilt me into it. I don't have time to do it. And I didn't like recording them anyway. Sending support to the merchant from Ireland. Do you know what? I think the merchant from Ireland's going to do okay. Raymond's doing fine. Your videos are very unique. I've tried to watch a few of the other ASM artists, but there's something different about your videos. That's very kind, Kari. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you. Do I like chicken? Yes, I like chicken. Are you from Northern Ireland or Scotland? I can't tell. I was born in England and spent most of my life living in Scotland. I can do an Irish accent because it's quite close to a Scottish accent. The Raymond video I did in an Irish accent. My name is Cupid, and I watch your videos every night. I think you're one of the top 3 channels I can actually fall asleep to. That's very humbling to read. LL Love, thank you. I'm curious to know who your other 2 are. Maybe it's somebody I might want to check out. Just join. Isn't it a bit late to be streaming in the UK? We can stream whenever we like, Nick. It's the weekend, right? But it's almost 3 a.m. You're right. It probably is a little bit too late. Hello, Matt. 7:51 here, and it's Saturday, as you know. So the question is, what kind of breakfast can you suggest? I mean, me, Unicut06, I'm a full breakfast kind of dude. So sausages, bacon, beans, fried egg, perhaps, maybe some French bread. You know, when you get the kind of bread and you put it in like an egg and you fry it, it's good eating. Is it hard to deal with YouTube fame? Okay, I'm going to tell you a funny story. Okay, this is weird, really weird. I got recognized yesterday for pretty much the first time the second time in my life, but the first real time in my life. I was not far from my house. I just came out of a cafe and I was walking out, and a guy drove past in a car, put the window down, and he said, and if he's watching this by any miracle or you see it, then Jason, hello. But he put his window down and he says, "Do you have a YouTube channel?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And I started to laugh. And he's like, "Oh my God, I know." He said, "I watch your videos every single night." Oh my God, Matt. And so I went over and I shook his hand and I said, "What's your name?" He said, "My name's Jason." I said, "Listen, Jason, it's so good to meet you. Thank you so much for watching. It's crazy." And I was going to work. I had a conference call at work to attend, so I couldn't kind of stay in chat for too long. I had a full breakfast in the cafe, mac and cheese gaming. We were just speaking about breakfast. That's why I remembered, because I was saying about breakfast, and that's how I remembered. So, Jason, if you see this, hello, and it was so cool to meet you. Again, a very, very humbling experience. It's my birthday and I can't sleep. Well, if you can't sleep, you're amongst 200 friends here. So relax, and there's no rush to get to sleep. We can sleep whenever sleep comes, because we're not alone, we're with company, and it's all good. Pancakes or waffles? Oh, definitely pancakes. I know everyone prefers waffles. Belgian waffles are really nice. I've played Fortnite. I don't like the building aspect of Fortnite. It feels a bit kind of tedious to me. I know it's very, very popular, but do you like the report of the week? His channel is almost ASMR. Yeah. Do you know what? Report of the week is a perfect example of anyone who's feeling dejected about their channel. He made content for years and got 1 or 2 thousand views on his videos, sometimes even less than that. And then all of a sudden, I think he made a McDonald's kind of eating video, and his channel just blew up. And now he's getting like hundreds of thousands of views. So never ever lose heart with your channel. You never know what's going to happen. What advice would you give to someone trying to grow their ASMR channel? I mean, this is a bit kind of contentious, I suppose, but the first thing is don't try to grow it, just because it's very easy to get disappointed. Make content that you like, that you're proud of. If you look at what's popular, I suppose, at what not so much at what's on trend, but look at how they approach making a video. Anything that Zeitgeist does is made with absolute technical precision. I mean, he's a genius. We can't all be as creative as he is, but think about the content and the product that you're delivering and what is it that you would like to watch. That's maybe the best way to do it. But nothing's guaranteed. There are some amazing videos on YouTube for ASMR that get almost no views. I enjoyed the luxury. Hi, thank you so much, Tyson. I enjoyed the luxury tasting. You guys need to stop with these donations. It's insane. I enjoyed the luxury tasting video. I'm stoked to see more like at some point. Yod actually asked me before Christmas if I would do another video with them, but I didn't want you guys to get sick of it. So I said, not just now, maybe like in, sometime this year. So, and again, that's another incredible part of being an ASMR creator. Some absolutely remarkable opportunities. Are you going to upload this? I probably will upload it. I'm a bit conscious that uploading streams, they're obviously always going to be very kind of, they're going to be lower in terms of views. And I don't want YouTube to look at the channel and think, oh, look, he's made videos that don't get many views. And I'm a bit conscious of how YouTube's algorithm works. I don't know if kind of each video is related to the last one or not. Jason's here. Jason. Hi, Jason. How are you? The Quiet Salesman video was the one, my favorite. Let me just like, yeah, the Quiet Salesman video really surprised me, actually. I didn't think it would be that that popular, but people seem to like it. Thanks for helping a tired teacher get some rest. Do you know what? I'm really glad I could help. Samsung or Apple? Samsung 100%. I'm not really a huge fan of Apple. Zen Time ASMR, you need to calm down, okay? You need just to slow your roll. Thank you so much. Did you see what Ellen's... Yeah, I spoke about this earlier. I kind of typed out a bit of a lengthy response to Ellen. I think it was very short-sighted. I think I was surprised at somebody, given her own experience with mental health. I was very surprised that she basically just did it to make money out of it, just to get like a cheap laugh. I was very surprised and very disappointed. And again, I said the same thing. I hope that one day we live in a world where we don't have to endure these kind of videos. ASMR is helping millions of people every single day. Every single day it's helping people. And it should be celebrated. It shouldn't be used as something to laugh at. To me, it's almost like laughing at kind of mental health. Muzz, how are you, my friend? Everyone, again, please check out ASMR Muzz. Muzz, will you stream soon? I love... Muzz does these live streams where he writes people's names, and it's the most relaxing thing ever, I swear. I hate that celebs are trying to... Do you know what? I don't mind that celebs are diluting ASMR because they're all I mean, I think Cardi B doing ASMR was amazing. I think the issue that a lot of ASMR creators have is that they never credit like some of the largest or even some of the smallest ASMR creators. Jordan95, thanks so much, man. Can you share your ghost stories, man? I mean, I can, but they're really long and people, you know, will get like, hey, answer my questions. I'm a Leo, Amy Cancel, by the way. I probably will smoke again. I'll probably smoke the pipe in a little bit again, Markiplier, but I need to empty it. Was it the haircut video, the one that gave you a lot because that's how I discovered your channel? The haircut is the most viewed, but I think very soon the new flight attendant video is going to be the most viewed. It's doing it's like 400,000 views or something already. It's insane. I was gonna do the ghost stories for a Halloween video, but again, I don't really want to scare people. Shout out to Greens from the Caribbean. Wow. What time is it in the Caribbean? I'm very interested to know. Hey, Bill, how are you? Always good to see you in the comment section, my friend. Awesome support. Oh my god, I hate spell check. All in time. Whereabouts in the Caribbean are you? Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I'm curious. I don't actually drink alcohol, Jay Bravado. Not that I don't drink it, but I don't really like how it tastes, so I don't drink it that often. If I have to drink beer, probably maybe a San Miguel with like a little lime wedge, because you know I'm a girl. Actually, that's not true. I know a lot of girls that love drinking pints. I was just kidding. I was so close just to driving past. Oh wait, okay. So Jason's in the stream. The guy that I met, he's in the stream. He's called Jason Stress. That's really funny. Hi, Jason. How are you, my friend? So this is the guy I met the other day. I love a pint. You see, Slide Sounds could drink me under the table. Absolutely. How about 5 p.m.? Yeah, GP, we can do 5 p.m. tomorrow. That sounds good. You want to go to Transylvania with me? You know what, Dan? I have never been to Transylvania, so let's do it. Caribbean, but other works. Caribbean. Okay. You should do a new hospital vid. You know, I was thinking about doing this actually as well, Joey. There's so many ideas for things that, because I only make one video a week, it's a bit, you know, kind of constrained. How are there still like 193 people here? Madness. I love his medical videos. Well, I mean, the number of S's definitely supports that. It was amazing meeting you, Jason. Absolutely. Of course, I'm moving now in 2 weeks to Dubai, but it was cool that we got to meet. Do you like Tim Eric YouTube videos? I don't know who Tim and Eric is, unfortunately. I'm going to start a petition for a chicken ASMR and a chicken ASMR. Would you mean like a chicken doing ASMR or Madison? It's only 9 here in Canada. Do you know, I was considering moving to Canada, Madison, for a job, but I ended up going to Dubai. So, but I hear Canada is very, very lovely to live. How are there still? Thank you very much. There's now 200 people again. Okay, I've been following you since 1K. Wow. And I love how much you've grown. I lost my ASMR a long time ago, but your videos still help me relax. That's incredible, buddy. Honestly, that's since 1K, that's like what, 2.5 years? Crazy. Rub butter on chicken ASMR. I mean, that's going to be 100K views for sure. Hey, I watch your videos and subscribe. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I hate braggers. Me too. I mean, I don't hate them, but yeah, braggers are never fun watching somebody flex. Are you a football fan? If so, what team? I only really watch international. I watched every World Cup football match. I was obsessed with it. But I guess if I had to pick a club, it would be Sunderland, because that's where my dad was born. He's a true Mackem. I've been here since, that wasn't Cheese Grater, that wasn't much after 1K. I think it was at like 2000, I think, when I released that. So you've been here a long time too. I'm bipolar, I or manic depressive. In the videos you help make me sleep. Manic, so thanks so much for helping me sleep. War Nickel Revolution. That's amazing to read. Thank you so much. And that's why I make these videos. Don't come to Canada, pal. It's a big country and there's only room for one Scottish ASMR. Well, I'm a British ASMR artist. I just have a bit of a Scottish twang. Oh, sorry, that's my... I just need to reply to this very, very quickly. I'm very, very, very sorry. Okay, sorry, that was that taken care of. What do you do? What do you think you will end the stream? I need to know if I need snacks. I have no idea when it's going to end. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I still have to eat like all these cookies, so hold on. Luke, how are you still here? You getting text in the middle of the night? Wouldn't you like to know? I'll tell you after. Good night, Rob K. I hope you sleep really well, my friend. What kind of cookies? I will show you what kind of cookies I'm eating. Double crunch creams. They are very, very, very tasty. Since you're a fan of chivalry and knights, what's your favorite weapon type if you were a knight? Oof. This isn't a knight's weapon, but I think I can't even say the word. It's a curse word, but it's a really, really long sword. It's a two-handed weapon. And the word is associated with a child that doesn't have a father. That sword. Favorite YouTube outside ASMR? I don't really watch that many. I do watch PewDiePie, though. I didn't watch his content for a long time after he stopped gaming, but I do watch his videos, actually. Same time, literally trying to make dinner Western Canadian time and dying because I'm missing this. Oh, you don't need to. It's okay, Christine. We're not going anywhere. They are, thank you, Atomic Peach. You said it for me. Yeah, they are a weird shape, but they're a very interesting design. They're used for destroying plate metal, essentially. That's what they were for. Perfect timing, couldn't sleep and chat YouTube to find this. Welcome, Beth O'Reilly. Your timing is perfect. Now this is a Christian Minecraft stream. If I've seen one. Well, I don't know if we're playing Minecraft, but you know, Johnny English. Do you know what? I love the Johnny English movies. I watched the new one in the cinema a couple of months back, and I go to the cinema by myself because that's what I do, and I really liked it. ASMR Muzz. Hey, even though Matt doesn't claim to be a Scottish ASMR artist, he is. Being born in England is okay. It's forgivable. You were amazing, and I was just gonna sleep. This is so perfect. I hope you sleep well. I'm from Liverpool, Matt. I haven't been to Liverpool actually, but I've been through it. I guess that counts. Good night, League of Mages. Thank you so much. Your donation meant the world to me. Hope you're set with your new job. Hope you have 100 friends in Dubai and I've given more money. You don't know, please. If you didn't have much money, you shouldn't have given me anything, but thank you so much. What am I most looking forward to about Dubai? The apartment I'm in has a pool and a gym. That's pretty cool. You need to remember that when I was in school, my parents heard for 14 years of education that I would never amount to anything, that I'd be lucky if I could get a job in a supermarket stacking shelves. So for me to be in the position and the opportunities that I have now, it's kind of beyond my wildest dreams. So to have a company fly me out to Dubai and putting me up in this fancy apartment with the pool and everything, it's more than I could even dream of, honestly. I was in Slovakia for months in 2018, being flown out there and staying in hotels, and it's just I don't know. I don't know how this is happening to me, but I make a point of savoring every single day of my life because it could all end it very suddenly, and I make a point of appreciating it, and I don't take anything for granted. The fact that I'm sitting here with 190 people, I make a point of savoring every moment of this. It's just amazing. And yeah, now I'm whispering to thousands of people. It's to me this is as amazing as going to Dubai. Being able to sit here with you're all my friends, right? Top Keg, welcome. I don't know how long you've been here. Glad you're streaming again. You're my favorite channel on YouTube. Well, thank you so. Honestly, this is crazy. This is that's the first time I think it's just kind of thank you so much, honestly. I find it very difficult to read comments like that. They're quite kind of disarming. Okay. Are most of the stories you tell in your characters personal stories or made up ones? If you take the barman, for example, like the bartender, the first bartender video I did, when I left school, like I said, I didn't do very well in school. I went straight to college and I dropped out. Tanaz, T-Bone, how are you, my friend? Tanaz Javid, she sent the last portion of the Sugar Dealer 2. She sent the sweets from Norway for me. Everyone say hello to Tanaz. She's the nicest person ever. But yeah, when I left school, I went to college and I dropped out after 3 months. And I got a part-time job in a gas station, a petrol station. And I said to myself I would go back 1 year later. 1 year became 2, became 3, became 4. And I only went back to college purely because my parents are the nicest people on the planet. And I mean this. And I wanted to give them just one thing to be proud of. And I was never a bad kid. I didn't, I had no malice in me, but I just wasted my time in school. I just wanted to have fun and make people laugh, be happy. So I wanted to give my parents just one thing to be proud of. So I forced myself back, I think at 23, 24, I think, to go back to college. And because I did, now I'm going to Dubai. And all I got was a diploma, but that diploma was enough to get me a job in a company, and I just worked my way up. And now, honestly, and I would never speak monetary terms, but the teachers that told me I would never be anything, they didn't know what they were talking about, I guess. But most of it's luck, right? Yeah, I'm moving to Dubai actually for a new job on the 30th of January. See, Tanaz, you're now. Tanaz, I'll make you a mod. I don't know if you want that responsibility, but I know you very well, so. I can't. Okay, there we go. You now have power, Tanaz, so please be nice. I'm kidding. Matt, thank you so much, but it's time for me to sleep. No, Adam4844, thank you so much for coming along, and I hope you sleep well. I'm finding it hard right now in school. It's especially hard when you want to make your parents proud, so I relate to that. Honestly, Jordan, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Do what you can, and again, this sounds a bit cliche, but just try and live your life as a good person. Kind of live your life with compassion and love, and you know, I don't know, good things will probably happen. Dominic 61803, please say hi. I did. Hi, bro. How you doing? Wait, we're supposed to be responsible as mods. No, obviously. I wouldn't have made you a mod if I needed you to be responsible. Some serious burn there. I love your story. We are currently trying to change our school system so children who don't fit the original. That's amazing, Mason. That's incredible to hear. I mean, don't get me wrong. I completely understand why the education system is the way it is, because there is no perfect system. And if they wanted to try and make it as inclusive as possible, it would be inordinately expensive. And everything costs money, and there's only a fixed amount of money we can give to education, and the education system that we have is probably most effective for as many people as possible given the budget. So I have no issue with school. It just didn't work for me, but I got there in the end anyway, so I was very lucky. Thank you for congratulations. Incredibly likable and deserving best. Oh, thank you, Ashley. That's very kind. Music recommendations. Wait, Alex Keyser, thank you so much. You're the only ASMR channel that makes me fall asleep. Thank you. Oh, there's so many to check out. Look at all the ones in the comment section. Zen Time ASMR, obviously ASMR, ASMR Muzz, Jama ASMR, ASMR Ryan, Crinkle Love and ASMR, GP ASMR, Slight Sounds. Slight Sounds, actually, I tell you what, not last night, the night before, I watched one of Slight Sound Instagram videos, I think maybe like 20 times. Just like it looped itself. Such a relaxing voice and amazing. Hi, Matt. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, my friends. Look at you, ASMR, man. Thank you so much, man. You do not need to do that. This is insane. When are you getting your silver plated furniture? I hear it's mandatory over it. Yeah, I've heard that too. If it's not gold, then it's not furniture. But a lot of that will be lost on me because I'm not a particularly ostentatious kind of person. I drive a very normal car. I don't, the only thing I spend money on is technology. Like I have nice headphones and stuff I use every single day because, I'm a geek, they enhance my life inordinately. So I've never been to Dubai, Ali. This will be my first time going out there to live. And it's a staff position this time, so I could be there for the next 10 years. I have no idea. I might not like it and come home after a month. I don't know. 2 hours. Great to see you, obviously, in the chat. When did you guys decide to collab? How did it happen? Luke and I have been talking since we started our channels, pretty much. We've been kind of Skype chatting and whatever for a long time. He's a really good guy, and we always wanted to. And I go to I go to Amsterdam a couple of times a year. And this time I was there, he was free, and we said, let's get it done. And we met more really to see each other, to kind of, have a chat and just, have a conversation. And the collab kind of came second, if anything. Google, Android, or Android for me, definitely. Well, it's a huge step. Good luck. Thank you, Steph. Thank you very much. Do you find it difficult to move country you've never been to before? No, I have no reservations at all, Brad. I just moved from Scotland to England like a year and a half ago. I know it's not really the same, but I'm used to, my family and my immediate family mean the world to me, but, I can fly anytime to see them, so I don't mind. I do everything on my own. I holiday on my own. I live on my own. And I'm happy like that. It was so much fun recording with Luke. He's the nicest guy, and I can't wait to see him again. Such a nice dude. Joshua GB, hi Matt. I watched both your merchant videos last night, and I had the best sleep ever. That's amazing, Joshua. Thank you. That's so cool to hear. How is there still 200 people here? This is nuts. Matt, it's 3:14. Thanks for making this stream. Thank you for making it, Markiplier fan. Nicest guy have you ever met yourself? No, but I have met Luke. He was the nicest guy ever. Yeah, I'll be wearing lots of sunscreen in Dubai. I'm as pale gets. So, Justin, how are you still here? Well, you're included in that dedication because that's nuts. forgot to say I'm Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. I have never been to Trinidad and Tobago. I have never been to Jamaica either. But I do intend to go to the Caribbean soon because apparently it's an amazing place. How does it feel to have fans across the continents? Do you know what, Mason? I mentioned this before, and again, it's hugely cliche, but I really believe in the idea of a world citizen. I don't believe in, I don't have any prejudice towards anybody. And to have kind of like-minded people, subscribers all over the continent, all over the world, is just, it's madness. It's incredible. Bro, I've been on Goodnight Moon ASMR for the longest. Indie checker. Oh yeah, no, Goodnight Moon is, she needs to become a director like ASAP. She puts some magic into her videos that I can't even, I have no idea how she does it. Absolutely amazing. You make me such a positive attitude, Bessie. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I'm from Brazil. Please don't come here. It's terrible. I have a friend, a subscriber friend I talked to actually, called Talita, who lives in, well, she's in the capital actually. And I would like to get to see her one day. But she's, her and her girlfriend are very, very happy together and they're very good people. And it'd be nice to see Brazil at some point. I'm sure I'd like to think it isn't as bad as you're saying. Have you ever watched One Piece? No, I haven't, Jorge. I have never seen it. Black Mirror. Yeah, Maz, Black Mirror is, all the seasons for Black Mirror have been really, really impressive. Matt, good to see you. Deluxe Mustard, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming along. I would like to load another pipe actually, but can you guys bear with me just 2 seconds? What's your favorite Netflix original? I need to think about that. I wasn't as impressed with Bird Box as everyone else was. I thought the first 10 minutes were incredible and it would set the film up to deliver so much, but I didn't really feel like anything happened. I felt like I was always waiting for answers to be answered that never got answered. Hey man, I just want to say thank you for the amazing content. Your videos helped me through some difficult times and I'm very grateful. Listen, Sheath, that's amazing for me to hear, and I'm sorry that you had to go through anything, but I'm very, very grateful and feel very, it's a very humbling thing to read. Your videos are the only ones I can fall asleep to. But there's loads of ASMR creators out there, Supreme, but thank you for saying that. Any New Year's resolutions? Do you know, I always make the same New Year's resolution, and it's just to put a little bit less sugar in my tea and my coffee, and I do okay with it. I'm definitely going to throw this out there. Matt is one of the easiest people to interview. It's a story and a half, but he's so nice and easygoing. He's all an A+. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no, it was absolutely my pleasure. Thank you so much. Can you please? I love ASMR combined with love. Do you know what? You're saying that, but I think it'd be quite cool to buy like an old dueling pistol and kind of clean it and maintain it in a video. Do I work out at all? I run a couple times a week, but that's because I eat like a horse. I eat a lot of fats, a lot of cheese. So I need to run to, so I don't get really, really fat. Can we get more videos about your day job? Operation, please stop wasting my time. The planning, the making a tea video, is that what the one you mean? I'm quite proud of that actually, because again, I did it without any planning for my planning video. And I know it's quite boring and quite dry, but I think it kind of gives an accurate account of what I do for a living, just about. that can be my quote, Slight Sounds. I eat like a horse. Okay, I don't think horses eat. I think they eat grass, but okay. A horse that has went off the rails and is living, I don't know, a very strange life. Hold on. What tobacco are you smoking? I'm smoking something called dark cherry. It's an aromatic, obviously. It's really well cased and it smokes really. Okay. Got a train from Waverley to Preston at 6 a.m. So are you just not going to sleep, Liam? Or what part of Mexico did you visit? I was in River Maya. Hey, Matt, you have some of the best ASMR content from Trinidad. That's amazing. That's 2 people from the Caribbean. That's so cool. And thank you. It's a yeah. If somebody asked about the watch, that's a Yod watch. Oh my God, Matt is live. Yes, Melissa Peterson, I am live. When are you going to shave the damn beard? Now that's unnecessary, Sanjeev. Come on. I appreciate it's not the best beard in the world, but it's better than my 15-year-old face, right? I mean, I'm 33. Come on. Matt, can you draw? No, I definitely can't draw. Well, I mean, everyone can draw, but I draw really, really badly. Which one of video game do you play? I play all sorts of video games. All right, you help me with sleep, and thank you so much. These, honestly, people. I just need to tamp a little bit. Okay, we're good. And I don't know when I'm going to end the stream. I probably should have ended it like 1 hour and 40 minutes ago. The beard is pure beauty. Don't ever shave it. I can't. Do you know what? Looking back at pictures of myself now without a beard looks very, very strange to me. Used to play Dota. Any favorite champions? Was he called Pudge? I forget what he was called, but yeah, I think he was called Pudge, the hooking hero. I like the blacksmith too. The witch doctor, I love playing, and Luna as well. Good night, Matt. Thanks for the amazing content. Thank you, Mike Donnelly, for the amazing comment. Top Kick again. When I first watched one of your doctor role plays a year or so ago, I thought Matt was a real doctor. Very impressive vocabulary and sounds like an expert at everything. That's very, very kind. I spoke about this a bit earlier before, but when I'm doing my videos, all I'm really doing is just repeating what I've heard before. And, we've all been in these situations. We've all been to a doctor's appointment. And I don't think it takes too much just to repeat essentially what we're hearing to kind of recreate a little sense of that reality. At least that's what I try to incorporate. We don't necessarily succeed at it. Yeah, I can give Fortnite another try. It's just the building part just doesn't sit well with me at all. My next video, Nicholas, is a hotel check-in. I'll record it on Saturday. Wait, Slight, you play Fortnite too? I find it difficult to get past Overwatch, but if somebody asks me to do something within reason, I'll probably, especially if it's a friend, I'll probably just do it. So if you ask me to come and play Fortnite, I will come and play. Jama, you played as well. I got okay. We need like an all-star ASMR creator Fortnite. You just have to carry me. I hope you've got big shoulders, because like in an FPS circumstance, I'm pretty good. But when it comes to building, I'm like, come on, please no building, please. What kind of lighter? It's a Calibri lighter. This is again, I said I don't really. I have a very normal car and I live in a pretty small place, but I like spending money on things that mean a lot to me. So a Calibri lighter is kind of an extravagance that I don't need, but it's something I enjoy. Yeah, pipes generally need to be relit maybe 2 or 3 times per bowl. This is an excessive because I keep letting it go out because I'm trying to talk. Normally, if I'm kind of sat, smoking the pipe is a very patient smoke. It's not like a cigarette where you're kind of chain smoking for a nicotine rush. It's just kind of casual and relaxing, and but it's difficult to do while talking because it will go out. What do I mean in Overwatch? I have a few accounts. I have a Diamond Lucio account where I just play Lucio because I love playing Lucio. But my main account, I sit at like Platinum. I've just got back to Plat actually because I didn't play it for like 6 months when I was in Slovakia. But I'm a Ryan Lucio Reaper if I feel like it. And I used to play Symmetra before they took her shield away and her teleporter. Sad face. When are you dropping the next vid? Probably Monday. Rachel Larson, should people go back to World of Warcraft? I just went back to World of Warcraft, actually. I've been raiding again and I've had so much fun. But my guild disbanded before Christmas. So, and now I'm moving to Dubai. I probably won't join another one until, well, I'll maybe just wait till WoW Classic comes out. Will you please do Keith Moon's Doctor for the next ASMR? Never mind, it's better in my head. When are you going to stop being my hero? I can't answer that. Thank you. It's made me smile. Why do you think obviously ASMR has so many Korean fans? I couldn't answer that for you. He's a very good looking dude. So, maybe Koreans appreciate a good looking Dutch guy more than some other people. Do you love GB ASMR? GB ASMR is like our Lord and Savior. She should be kind of nominated as some kind of ASMR spokesperson because she is perfectly positioned for it. She's very well grounded. She's very kind, very friendly, and I can't big up GB enough. And I've also met some amazing people through GB. Jama ASMR, who's in the chat, is like a mutual kind of subscriber of GB. People like Wingo ASMR, lovely people. You're so handsome. Love your videos. Lisette, thank you very, very much. I don't see it personally, but I'm glad that you do at least. I wish there was VidCon, but for ASMR artists. Maybe one day, Mason. We're still a baby kind of genre, but we're growing. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Why are you up? Because I like talking to people, Harry Stubbs. This is just my second stream. And I can't kind of go away when there's 200 people asking me questions. Come on. What am I going to do? I'm having a great time, so. I never get angry, Jorge, ever. I don't remember the last time I was angry. Do you know Quantum ASMR Hub? Yeah, Quantum just followed me on Twitter. Actually, I followed her back. But I've watched her videos for a while. She seems really nice. I don't know her. I've never spoken to her, but she makes some really educational videos. But it's a bit too educational for me because I don't know anything about math. I watch the French Whisperer, who keeps it quite a generic kind of level. But I have no doubt if I sat down and watched Quantums, I could learn. But I'm very, very lazy, and I fall asleep in 5 minutes. So. When did you last cry? Honestly, I will answer that. This is a little bit of a. I don't want to sound like a narcissist, but so when I was a kid, and it's story time again. So please hold your questions until story time is over. I don't want to miss anything. When I was a kid, my mom told me about the Northern Lights and kind of showed me in like a book. And she said that one day she would like to see them. It was her dream to see them. And we didn't grow up with a lot of money. Like we had a nice-ish house, but all our money went into the mortgage. My dad didn't earn a lot of money. He was a very poorly paid manager. But I remember, I think I was 7 years old. And I said to Mum, very stupidly and very naively, that one day I would take her to see the Northern Lights. And when I went into school, I didn't forget this promise. But when I was in education, I realized how stupid this promise was to make because I was never, ever going to be in a position where I would earn the kind of money it took to fly her to somewhere like Lapland or whatever, and stay in these kind of Arctic kind of resorts. And in January, I was able to fly Mom and Dad out to a place called Kakslouten. And we stayed in this really nice kind of wooden lodge. And attached to the wooden lodge was a glass igloo. And Mum and Dad's double bed was inside this glass igloo. And every night they fell asleep under the stars and saw the Northern Lights. And I was there too. And for me to be able to gift that to to my mom, who I think is the nicest person on this entire planet. For me to be able to do that, I the first time we saw them, it was like 2 in the morning. Mum hardly slept. My dad and I were asleep, and I was obviously in the next room. And we had a roaring fire going. I remember Mum woke up and she's like, "You need to wake up, you need to wake up," and she was like choking back tears. And I was like, "What?" And she was, come and look." And I went into like their little kind of like glass igloo, and we looked up, and you could see this huge kind of burlesque kind of. Oh my god! My mum just kind of welled up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So that was the last time I cried. I was just so happy. I was so happy that I was able to do this. Like it was by far the best moment of my whole life, and I don't think I'll ever be able to top it. But that was that was even thinking about it, it's like wow. And the thing is, I'm not really an emotional dude, so but I can't really put into words how much my parents mean to me. Um, and again, with what I went through in school, that I was always told I would never be anything. And again, this I don't mean to sound this isn't an arrogance thing, but these places are stupidly expensive to go to, and for me to be able to do this, I was just so happy. Like I can't. It's just, but it's still nowhere near what they deserve. Like my parents are just the nicest people. Do you know what? My parents watch all my videos, all of them, every single one of them. Anyway, so sorry, I missed every question that anybody asked there. So I'm sorry. Love from Indonesia. Wow. Love from England. Your life story makes for a film. I don't know about that. Trash movie guilty pleasure. This is a trash movie. It's called Basketball. It's by the creators of South Park. I think it's hilarious. My parents don't experience ASMR. They just I've said this analogy before, but it's so perfect. I could tie my shoelaces and my mum would cry with pride. Like at no point did my parents pressure me to do anything. You know, they didn't pressure me to go to do anything or whatever. So, you know, it's they watch ASMR because it makes them proud. Thanks. And they watch a few. They watch GB now as well. They watch Fred's Voice sometimes. Okay. So thanks, man, for everything you do. Thanks for community we're from Northern Ireland. Thank you. Is it Niall? Neil? I guess it's Niall. Thank you very much. You're like Hansel from Zoolander with those stories. I have never seen Zoolander. I hope Hansel isn't like a little like creature or something. Just kidding. We now know where you got your niceness and wholesome from. And I don't know about that, but thank you. Cody G. Hey, Cody, what's happening, dude? Isn't it your bedtime? No, we don't sleep at the weekends. We have to make the most of our time away from work. No, I have an older sister, and I also have a younger niece who I love to bits. Oh my God, I said the same thing to my dad that I would take him to the Northern Lights after. That's so weird. That's amazing. I hope you get to. Being from Belgium, I've been to Belgium. I was in Bruges, and it's an amazing place, especially at nighttime. Like that's really zen as well. People grew up in North Canada. Yeah, I've seen some of the pictures of the Northern Lights in Canada, and they're breathtaking. Do you know what? Seeing the Northern Lights was one of these, not only for my parents' sake, but actually looking up at the sky and where Caxlouten is, and you should Google it because it's an amazing place. But where you are, obviously, you're so far away from kind of civilization that the sky is just this huge strip of really deep black with the brightest stars. And it's just like and it's cliche, but it's like you're looking at like heaven. It's just the most amazing experience. I can't believe you don't think you're handsome. I don't think I know I'm not a handsome dude. I'm like an average looking guy. And that's fine. That's all I need to be. Do you use any apps like Headspace? No, do you know what, Matthew? I've been meaning to get into meditation for pretty much my whole life. And I just don't have I've just never been able to. You remind me of Martin Freeman. You know, a few people have said that, and I hope Martin Freeman never reads them because I'm sure he'd be very insulted. But thank you very much. I've been watching your videos for a few months. Also surprised you don't have more subscribers. Caleb, I have 79,999 more subscribers than I deserve. Honestly, I think I have way more than I should. Living in Sweden, the pitch black sky is an everyday thing. That must be amazing, Veronica. If you can look at that every night in the winter, that's incredible. Now I see the resemblance from Martin Freeman and you, and you. Sorry, but it's personal, but how did you deal with the negativity you mentioned in your school years? Well, the thing is, I didn't. I just laughed it off. Like, all I ever wanted to do was be happy. So when I was in school, I just made jokes, and it was like a running joke. Like when we had homework, it was like, "Oh, what excuse will?" I was called Maddie. What excuse will Maddie use this time? And it was always something outlandish, like I was kidnapped in the middle of the night and I had to escape, and I was basically Robin Hood, and I freed some people, and just stupid and stuff, right? And the teacher would laugh, but also say, "But where's your homework?" So it didn't. The only time it bothered me was once a year when my parents went to what a kind of parent and teacher evening, and one day of the year they'd be like really disappointed in me, like, "Come on, you're not applying yourself. You're smarter than this," and whatever. But other than that, I didn't have to deal with it. Hey Matt, you're really good at ASMR. Could we please get one role play per week? I try to do one role play per week. I don't think I'm that far away. Obviously, I'm moving to Dubai. I'm going to try and get like a backlog of videos built up, so there shouldn't be too much downtime. Matt, who plays in your graphic motion picture? I don't know. I couldn't really. I don't think there are any actors that are mediocrely, averagely looking enough to play me. You got those streets, smart study for academics. Hey, I just wanted to give you the final message before I sleep. I'm currently a martial artist who competes at high level. Wow. Oh, good luck on your next tournament, Kontiki. That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. You don't do your homework. It's okay. Homework kills trees. That's fair. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure I used that same excuse, Dragon Badass, at one point. I was trying to save the world. David Blackburn. Hey, Matt, where did you learn to act? I don't think I can't act, man. Come on. I just pretend to be something. Nathan, have you heard of Tyson ASMR? No, I haven't. I've been asking, but the chat has been blowing up. No, I'll have a look for Tyson ASMR. That's new to me. Well, what's the difference between getting an old bus shelter and a lobster with breast implants? One's a busty. I really like that. That's a good one. I think that's even above a dad joke. Mark Freeman would be lucky to look like. No, I don't think so. You're very kind though. Topic, I thought you left, buddy, or was that someone else? Matt's acting is so natural. I can't read these comments. They're too, people are far too nice. Obviously, how are you still here, man? Pretending to be something and collecting it. Oh yeah, well, I don't know. Oh jeez, this is crazy. Oh, I need to. When I was doing like my weekly food shop, I saw this little dude, and I bought him just for a video. He's called Little Joe. He's going to be in a video. I mean, look how happy he is. Look at him. Look at that guy. So Little Joe is going to be in a video soon. Probably not the hotel one, probably the one after. I mean, we all aspire to be as happy as Little Joe, right? I mean, look at him. He is, I don't know how he's so happy, but he is living the dream. All right, Little Joe. So we can all learn a lot from Little Joe. All right. So not this week, but the week after, Little Joe is gonna. I don't know how or what the video will be, but he's gonna be in it. So you never maimed Tracer? No, I didn't maim Tracer. I didn't pick her either. I have a little Joe. Really? Yeah, he's a car freshener. That's so funny, Brianna. I just bought him because he was called Little Joe. He's never going to be in my car. Little Joe looks like he's possessed by a demon. No, Kontiki, that's not fair. He looks like he's very happy. If he's possessed by a demon, it's a very happy demon. Wait, I need to calm down. This isn't very ASMR-esque. I love your hypnosis videos. When are you going to do another? My hypnosis videos don't do very well. And I like hypnosis videos, so maybe I just don't do them very well. I don't know. I'll maybe try another one soon. The way you say cookie, chocolate, and tea enchants me. Or you watch your Holiday Inn first class flight videos so much just for those moments. Play cookie, tea, and chocolate. Chocolate. Little Joe is adorable. Purple zipper heart. I agree. And I think he might be the new star. I think if I show him once, they'll want to see him and probably never me ever again. Obviously, ASMR. He was the first kind of like big time creator, I think, to ever comment on a video. And hi, Avoconda, by the way. Avoconda ASMR makes tell her to make content again. She's lazy with making content, but it's amazing. Yeah, obviously was one of the first kind of, like I said, major creators to comment on a video, and it was my guided meditation video that I did. And it meant a lot. And that's how we got talking, actually. Like, it really meant a lot to me. Adam Games, I really like the wine merchant roleplay. Yeah, I think I should do another wine merchant roleplay. Again, there's always the threat of demonetization, but we'll see. Brad Summer, did you watch Dragon Ball Super? No, I have never seen Dragon Ball. Love your personal attention videos. Thank you, Otters ASMR. And that's a strong name for an ASMR channel, Otters ASMR. Matthew Stern, it's so cool to see you're still here, man. Have you met anyone famous outside the ASMR community? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. As obvious comments on this video. Yeah, obviously he's been in the stream, I think, since pretty much the beginning. Favorite ASMR artist? Probably the French Whisperer, but he doesn't make content anymore, unfortunately. After that, Gas Lamp, and then there's a whole like array of creators that I watch and really support. GB, obviously, Slight Sounds ASMR makes some amazing, really good content. Jama ASMR, I've been watching a lot of. So many, like wow, so many. Any more collaboration videos coming up? I'm sending over some footage this weekend for a group collaboration that Sophie Michelle is putting together. I can't say what it is, but she's announced that she's doing one. So you should get some sleep, man. Yeah, the bags are getting bigger, but I'm having the best time. So it's difficult to walk away from something that makes you so happy. Oh, Slight, you're in it as well. That's awesome. I have no idea who else was doing it, so that's so cool. Because I don't know if you were here when I said that I was. I watched one of your Instagram videos like 20 times, and it's like, oh, I'm very excited to see your contribution. Yeah, no, I don't know when she intends to release it, Jama, but it's really, really cool. It's a really good idea too. Remember when Rafi was like, yeah, I'll post regularly, post 2 videos. Yeah, Rafi's, I mean, I don't really watch too many trigger videos. I think Obviously and Zeitgeist are the only trigger heavy creators that I watch because I don't experience ASMR. But I know obviously Rafi's very well respected, but I don't understand why he's so inconsistent. It doesn't, I mean, I'm busy in real life too, especially with my job, but even I can just about get one video a week, almost. But again, I'm not criticizing the guy. He can do what he wants. My dog likes to eat me. Well, I mean, we only have a finite amount of body, so maybe limit your dog to how much the dog eats you. Tech is amazing. Going on a plane tomorrow for vacation. I plan to watch your flight attendant video while on the flight. That's so cool. It's like Inception. I hope it's relaxing and you have a nice flight. Can I get a high five? This is a high five. It's also a big hand or a round of applause. It's a dad joke. Any possibility for you to do another guided relaxation video? Yeah, I definitely could do one for sure. What's my height? I'm 5'11" or 180 centimeters. I have never met Ephemeral Rift. Just had a flight today. I should have played this night on a roleplay. What if you remade Quantum ASMR Space Mission or something similar? Oh, the Lost in Space. Yeah, I spoke about this earlier. I do mean to revisit it, but it's been so long since I did the first one. It's people will be a bit confused. I'm just gonna get a cookie. That's for the dad joke. I got half a cookie. Very sad face. I will visit it, Top Gang. I think I'll be meeting some clients in there actually. But we'll see. See, how about what I'm actually going to take the other half of this and make like a double stack. We're going to live that dream. It is the double stack cookie cream. Double stack pet. See, this is what I mean about eating like a horse. It's so nice. So sugary and so creamy. Thanks for the hunger. I'm so sorry. I just dropped a bit of my double stack on the floor. It's a very sad face. This is now essentially mukbang. My name is not Matt. Your name is Kiss Hug. Best name ever. There's actually a little bit of a video kind of role play. I'll describe the cookie. There's a richness in these biscuits. There's a sweetness, but it's not overbearing. The creaminess and the texture of the center filling blends perfectly. It's that's how easy. It's just I can just talk nonsense about anything. Oh, thank you, Mad Prince. A little bit of rose, a little bit of passion. Yes, this is so funny. No, these weren't homemade, sadly. Well, I guess they were made in. If they live in the factory, it's technically homemade. I noticed that too, Chris. I became very conscious of that fact very quick. Foxes indeed. Good call. Eve Elizabeth. Okay. Can we give a video about how you plan your ASMR videos and what equipment you use? I guess I could make that into a video. I would like to do more kind of like generalized videos, but because I only have time to do one video a week, people prefer to see like, traditional kind of roleplay videos. If I did ASMR full time, then I could do a lot more like that, but my creativity is a little bit kind of constrained. If you get a pet jaguar over there, please include it in the role plays. I don't intend to get any exotic pet, but I think they're quite common. Not common, but do you watch any sports? I'm the biggest boxing fan on the planet. GP straight in there. Thank you for posting videos on a regular basis. There's so many ASMR channels that get one hooked and then they disappear with no explanation at all. Yeah, that's something, providing I wasn't in an accident. I would never do that. Whenever I took a 6-week break in January of 2017. That's when I took my parents to Lapland, actually, and I was traveling to Slovakia and Spain all in the same month. So I'd said, listen, I just can't do it, and I gave a very clear date to when I would return by. I mean, I'm not criticizing anybody, but I think that if people are willing to give up their time and invest some of their own time in you and your channel, I think it's a courtesy to say, listen, I'm going away for this long, or I'm going away indefinitely, at least to say goodbye or something. The French Whisperer, he disappeared, but then came back just to make a Reddit post to say, I am the French Whisperer, and this is a situation. Do you know what, Chronix? I can't really tell you what the pull for boxing is. I think it's... I watched a fight a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but between Jeff Lacey and Peter Manfredo Jr. And I caught it in the 11th round. And Jeff Lacey he looks like a superhero, big, huge, bulky, ripped to bits. And he won like a really easy points decision. And I Googled Jeff Lacey. I thought, wow, he's lost once. Who on earth could beat this guy? He looks like a superhero. And he was beaten by a really kind of skinny looking dude called Joe Calzaghe. And I watched that video and then that fight like 100 times. I was obsessed with, and Joe was just so skillful. He was so slick. He moved, and that got me hooked, I think. If you got very serious, I feel you could do a Hitman Agent 47 or Assassin's Creed ASMR roleplay. Yeah, I think that would, it might have mixed reviews because people, I don't want to make anyone anxious, but it sounds like a good idea. What's your opinion on Patreon? Have you considered making one? I think Patreon is a remarkable and fantastic tool. I think if people are invested emotionally or feel really kind of are impressed particularly by a content creator, they should have a platform in which they can support their favorite content creator. The reason I don't have one is because I only make content once a week, and I have a very good job. And I did consider making a Patreon quite recently, and I was going to donate everything to charity, but I didn't want to take people's money and then have Patreon take a bit of their money before I gave it to charity. So I might still do it, but I think it's a fantastic platform, and there's never any obligation ever. But I think it's great for, especially when YouTube can be a bit unreliable with its AdSense. Okay, should I Sherlock ASMR? Yeah, I like watching Sherlock, so I maybe will. What are your goals for your channel for this year? I never really kind of put. I've never really been very goal orientated, to be honest. Even in my career, I just kind of stumble into things. Getting to 100K in 2019 would be beyond any wildest dream I've ever had for ASMR. All right, Matt, I got ahead. I can't believe you're still here, Jam. It's trying to be quiet. Well, listen, you take care of yourself, Justin, and thank you so much for. I was going to say popping in, but you've been here for ages. So thank you so much. And listen, GP and Slight Sounds, and obviously have been here for so long. Thank you so much, all of you, for this is your life. You're giving me your time, and I'm enormously grateful to anybody who's been here for any amount of time. Thank you so much. And Maz, yeah, you're still here. This is insane. Like I can't say thank you enough. All right. So it's now 4 a.m. I think maybe I should probably start considering calling it a day or a night. Thank you so much for everyone who's been here for over 2 hours. And again, a special thank you to the moderators. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. in the UK. I tell you what I would like to do. For Slight and GP, I know you guys have been here since the absolute beginning, have done everything, and Luke, I guess, as well. The donations we were given tonight, I'd like to split that between the three of you. So when the money comes through, I'll just, if you have PayPal or something, I'll just mail it out to you guys, because you guys have worked so hard tonight, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm not stopping. And thank you so much. And Cole, where? Oh, I'm moving to Dubai, Cole. 7 a.m. here, and I haven't slept yet, but it's okay, sleep all day. That's what to do, right? Sleep whenever you want. It's fine. Almost minute Nova Scotia late for me. Thank you so much for all the donations. Thank you so much. Oh my Madison, you need to calm down. Thank you so much, Madison. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Okay. Thank you. I hope you sleep well when you get to bed, Madison. And just know I can't say thank you enough. That's $100 is just, it's so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Please take care, and I'll stream as soon as I can in Dubai. So probably in 3-4 weeks. So yeah, next time I stream, I will be in Dubai. probably on my balcony or something, overlooking. The balcony overlooks this crazy like skyline. It's insane. I can't wait to show you it. So yeah, be sure to follow me on social media as well, just because I like sharing all this stuff with you. And take care, sleep well, and thank you so much. I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much again.